Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this session, we are going to discuss about strings in Java. What is string and where we are using these strings. Okay, let's get into the video. String is nothing but a collection of characters. Collection of characters or sequence of characters, set of characters. Okay, what is a string? It is a collection of characters surrounded by double quotes. Okay, in Java, we are going to define strings in two ways. One is define string s1 equal to welcome to Java. This is the one method. Fine. And the other method is in Java we have a class, predefined class, that is string. String is a class and it is a predefined. How to access a class? By creating an object. By creating an object we have to access our class, right? Okay, first class name object equal to, by the new operator string, I am going to pass a variable. Why? Because it is a parameterized constructor. I am going to pass Java as my variable. So these are the two methods which we are going to define. Okay. In coming sessions we are going to use two methods in our WebDriver. By using equals operator we can define, and by using new operator also. Fine. Okay, string is a collection of characters or set of characters and it is surrounded by double quotes, and we have two methods to initialize the variable. Okay, and we have some methods in string. Those are length method, and these methods are used to perform certain operations on strings. Okay, what is mean by length? A length is used to returns the total number of characters in a given string contains. Okay, it returns the total number of characters. How to define s1 dot length? It defines how many characters are there in a string. How many characters are there in a s1? It contains, and it includes blanks also, blanks, spaces and special characters also. Okay, you should have to count the space also. How many characters are there in s1? 15, right? What do you mean by character? And what is mean by a word? Word is a collection of character. Character is which is defined in single quotes. Okay, these are the basics. Okay, let me show with the example. I am going to open my Eclipse. Here space is also a character. Here we have to know about the length and length method. Okay, length is defines the size of an array. Length method tells you how many characters are there in a string. Okay, length in array is different, length method in string is different. Length defines size, length method defines a characters. Okay, how many characters are there in s2? 4. Okay, fine. And length method includes blanks, spaces and special characters. Well, we have known about the string and the length method. Now we are going to use and we are going to see an example. Let me check. Here I have to import by because it is a predefined class. Okay. How to create a class? How to create a class? By right clicking on project. Right click on project, new class. Okay. My class name is string demo. We can give any name, right? And for this I need a main method. That's why I'm checking the checkbox and click on finish. Then here string s1 equal to welcome to Java. And I want to define string with a new operator. New string Java. Well, I want to write a output statement. System.out.println. It is an output statement in Java. Number of characters in S1. Concatenation of S1 dot length. Okay. It's going to find number of characters in S1. It is showing S1 is having 15 characters. Here space is also a character. In same manner we have one more method. That method is called concat. In general you are going to combine two strings. How to combine two strings? S1 dot concat of S2. End of S1 the S2 going to add. Okay. Welcome to Java is a S1, right? And end of that it going to add S2 string. S2 is Java. To combine two strings we are going to use concat method. Let me check with an example. System.out.println S1 dot concat of S2. Then what is the expected? It appends one string to the end of another. Okay. End of S1 is going to add S2. Like this we have lot of methods in strings. And we can use plus operator also. That is mean S1 plus S2. Both are going to return the same value. We can write S1 plus S2 or S1 dot concat of S2. Okay, the output is remaining same. And you can use any one of this method by arithmetic operator or concat method. S1 plus S2. Same, it is showing the same output. Okay, what is concat method? It combines the specified string at the end of the first string and it returns a combined string. And we have one more method. It is called as equals method. Equals is a method. It shows the equality and it compares two given strings. Okay, based on the content of the string, it compares two given strings. If any character is not matched, it returns false. If all characters are matched, it returns true. Okay, it is going to return false for this example. Why? Because if one character is not matched, it is going to false only, right? Then it is going to be false. Okay, equals method compares the two given strings based on the content of the string. And let me go with the example. S1 dot equals of S2. Then it going to give false as output. Why? Both strings are not equal. That's why it is showing false. If all characters are matched, then it going to return true. Here equals is a method. Instead of a method, we can use operator also. Equals operator also. S1 equals S2. Fine. S1 equals S2. By using operator also, we can use to compare. And I am going to define S1, S3 and S3. Yeah, how many strings are there? 4 strings. S1, S2, S3 and S4. Now I want to compare S3 equals S4. Then I am going to write output statement. Instead of method, I am going to use the equals operator. Before going to this, I am going to execute. It going to return true because both are matches. Both strings are matching. And the characters also matching, right? Then I am going to use equals operator. S1 equals S2 and S3 equals S4. Now if it is going to become a true or false. It giving true for first one. It returns false for the second one. Why? Because equals operator won't give, and the difference between the equals and equals method is equals method in Java used to compare two objects, okay, on the basis of their memory locations. But coming to the equals operator used to compare primitive data types, but can also be used to compare objects. In simple way I am showing. If you define string s1 equal to Java, this s1 value stored in a heap memory, okay, it going to store in a string constant. Here in heap memory I have a string constant pool, and that okay, I have a string pool, and that s1 value going to store in a string pool. And it pointed to s1 string, okay. In the same manner, and the outside is called as heap memory. Okay, in heap we have a Java. The value going to store in a s1, and we are created one more string s2 equal to same Java. Okay, if you are going to define same string in the same string pool and it is pointed by s2, it won't going to define Java, okay, and it want to go and call that Java as s2. Okay, and the same place pointed by s1 string and s2 string. In general, if I define string by using operator, by new operator string Java, okay, submit is welcome. It is using by new operator. First we have defined by equals operator. If we define string by new operator, okay, then it going to store in a heap memory. It won't go and store on a pool, okay, it going to store in a heap memory, and it is pointed as s3. When it is going to string in a heap memory, then you are going to use equals operator, okay. I am going to use another one, string s4 equal to new string, again welcome. Okay, same string, same value. Now it's going to create one more string in another location. It's going to store in some other location as welcome, and it is pointed as S4. Okay, if we use new operator, it going to store or it going to be there in different locations. Okay, while using new operator, that's why it's showing false in our example. Okay, for equals we have two methods, and it is a main important question why it is showing false. Okay, okay, equals methods always compares the contents of characters. Okay, by equals method it is showing true. It's going to compare contents of a string. If I use operator, it's going to compare contents. It's going to compare the location also. Okay, it's going to compare the address. Okay, here S1, S2 is going and storing the contents also same and the address is also same. Fine. Which one we have to use in real time? Operator or method? We have to use a method because it compares the address and contents. Okay, don't go with the equals operator. Method going to compare the contents of a string. Operator going to compare the address of the string and the contents of a string. Okay, did you get the logic? It is an interview question. What is an equals operator and what is the equals method? Both are same, but equals operator compares the address of the string. Okay, did you understood why it given false also? So, and we have one more method. The method is called compare. To compare a method we have equals ignore case. Okay, equals ignore case method. It method compares the two strings and ignoring the lowercase and uppercase differences. It is a case sensitive. Here uppercase, lowercase differences will be there. S1 equals ignore case S2. How to write? S1 dot equals ignore case of S2. Here I am given both uppercase letters, right? And the method going to return false value for equals ignore case. Why? Because it's a case sensitive, right? Java is a case sensitive language. If one character is changed, then it going to return false. It is same as equals method, and it compares the two strings ignoring the lowercase and uppercase differences. How to write? S1 dot equals ignore case of S4, S2. Okay, it is showing true. Okay, and we have one more method to compare two strings, and that method is called as compare to. Compare to. Why we are using to compare two strings? Okay, how to use the method? The syntax is S1 dot compare to S2. Okay, this method not going to return a boolean value. Equals method return boolean value, right? This method going to return 0 if both strings are equal. If both strings are equal, it going to return 0. Okay, and it going to return plus or positive number. It going to return positive number if S1 string is greater than S2. And it going to return a negative number if S1 is less than S2. Okay, what is compare to method? It compares two strings and compares the given string with the current string, and it returns a positive number when S1 is greater than S2. It returns negative number if S1 is less than S2. If both strings are equal, then it returns 0. Very simple. Come to the example. System.out.println S1 compare to S2. Then it going to return 0, right? Okay. Why? Because both are same and both are equals. Then it going to give positive number if S1 is greater than S2. Okay. And in the same manner, we have one more method. That method is called as contents. Okay. Contents method to search one string in another. Okay, S1 contains S2. Contents method used to search the substring in a given string. Okay, if S1 contains S2, then it returns true. If it does not contains, it returns false. Okay, it returns the boolean value when it is contains substring of a given string. Let me go with the example. S1 dot contains S2. Sorry, I am going with S3. Okay. What is the S3 value? Java, right? S1 is welcome to Java. And it returns true or false? It returns true. Why? Because it contains Java in the S1. To search one string in another string, or is it to search a substring to a given string? Okay, what is mean by substring? Substring. What do you mean by substring? Substring is a part of a string. In name we have substring means it is a part of a string or subset of the string. How to use s1 dot substring and starting index as 0 and ending character as 7. Okay, and given index as 7. It's going to extract a certain portion of a given string. How? I'm given a 0 as my index and 7. It's going to extract. Let me go with the example. System.out.println s1 dot substring of 0 comma 7. I'm giving 7 and it's going to return welcome. Okay, it's going to extract that portion of a given string. Okay, it returns a new string containing the original string characters from the beginning index to the and the a value which I have given. Okay, we can extract single characters also. For that we are using char_at. What is the difference between substring and char_at? In substring method, we are extracting a substring from string. Here we are giving only one character. Okay, we need to pass s1 dot char_at at index number. For m, my index number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, right? 6, 5. Okay, I want to extract a certain character. I want to use char_at. Okay, and I have to give the index number of that character. Okay, how to use char_at method? By using a index, and it returns the character s1 dot char_at. I'm going to use 5 and it returns m value. It is extracting a character, only a single character. If you want to extract a word, you can use substring. Okay, always index starts with 0. That's why char_at 0 returns the first character. Char_at 5 returns m character. Okay, we can split the string. How we can split the string? By split method. Okay, I want to split where we have a spaces. Okay, we have 2 white spaces in s1 string. I want to split. Okay, I want to split into 3 substrings. Welcome is 1, 2 is 1 and Java is 1. For this, I want to use the method called split. Okay, split method breaks a given string. how to use system.out.println s1.split, and we have to pass index also. Okay, or we can pass white spaces also. We can pass a 0, we can pass index, or we can pass white characters. And we have to pass string array. We have to pass arrays, right? We have to store those three in some area. That's why I'm passing here array. Okay. What is the split method? Split method divides the string at the specified regex or specified index, and it returns an array of substrings. Okay, we are storing in the array. And how to find the number of elements in array? By length. Okay, I'm finding the length. S dot length. Okay, it is showing 3. Why? Because welcome is one string and 2 is one string, Java is one string. Here I want to get third string. How to get the third string? From the array. Did you forget? S of 2. Okay, the index is 2 for the third, right? That's why S of 2. Right? We are going for the split method, especially for the dividing the strings into substrings. So we can use split method. Up to now we have finished strings in Java, and the methods like length, concat, equals ignores case, compare, contains, split, and character it, and substring also. Up to now we have finished, and I hope you find this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments or feedbacks, you can write it in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you would get the notification for every video I upload. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.